Hi there. Hello there. Olga's here. Welcome to Fearless Entrepreneur Show. So in today's show slash podcast, we'll talk about are you taking rejections in business personally, and of course free tips on how to overcome it. Let's dive in. So the first thing I want to notice, guys, is that rejection topic or abandonment topic is such a common theme that's coming up for people, especially people starting their own businesses. Because the truth is, in our life journey, we learn how to react certain way to certain stimuli, and very often things that we experience in relationships will bring into business. And the next thing you know, because your client said no, or somebody missed your session, or maybe somebody didn't submit the payment on time, you feel all this feeling coming up. To where it really is not personal, it's just business. There's some sort of things need to be done, maybe systems put in place, maybe reminders need to be go out to the clients, maybe some things are just happening for the client. So none of this is really about us, but what often happens, and I remember this clearly, especially in the early stages of my business, to where when things like this happen, if the client misses a session or somebody forget to remind me, cancel it, didn't cancel it on time, or they reschedule it, I would feel rejected. So how do we handle it, and why is it important to handle it? Well, one is, if you don't address it, then, there's a lot of negativity with this, right? And there's also a lot of pain that rejection brings up. So the more you experience the same thing over and over, the less you will want to do it, right? The less you want to pursue your dreams and pursue creating the freedom of what entrepreneurship bring. And if you just, sit there and let those things happen the way they're happening, then one day you might find out yourself that you don't want to do this anymore because it's too painful. There's just too much trauma and drama there. Now, on the other end, if you are willing to go there and address it and clear it, next thing you know that even if it does happen next time, it just doesn't create the same emotional reaction. Now, this happened with me all the time. As a matter of fact, about a week ago, I had a client who missed a session. It didn't bother me at all. I went for a walk instead. I mean, needless to say, all my patients are prepaid and as well, so it doesn't affect my pay. But you see, that didn't come up on the first time I started doing the work, right? It also came up as a part of the experience. So let's dive into the 3 tips that I'd love to share with you guys today that, might help you to clear rejection patterns in your life and business. So the first tip has to do with what other people say about you is none of your business, right? So often rejection comes with a comment or somebody making, a certain statement about you, or even, saying something to your face, or maybe not. But, notice, guys, that anything and everything that happens in other people's life is projection of their reality, their lives and dreams, manifestation of something that they've learned along the road. It really is not about you. So it's really, really crucial to understand that even though other people might say, do, or even write a bad review about your business, right, or about you, just know it's not about you. So that's the very first thing. So once you get clear and loud, you said, okay, so it's just an opinion, that's not the truth. Now, what is the truth? Well, the truth is what you believe about yourself, right? So it kind of goes back to that inner word everybody kind of have a beat to death, but that's still what it is, right? So you have to decide for yourself who you are, how you want to be, showing up in this world or in your business, and what kind of value you bring, right? And you just have to do this. Nobody else really can do that for you. You can have guys who can help you tap into this wisdom, but really it is you. Nobody can instill the self-worth in you. It is an inner work, an inner process, which is absolutely amazing. So number 1, what other people say about you is none of your business. Let's move on to number 2. So once you get clear on this first piece, then you can say, okay, well, what other feedback is still there for me, right? So maybe there's some information that could be useful. So I think so often we don't get proper feedback for our program sessions and services because we don't want to be heard, right? We don't want to hear all this negativity. But the truth is we can pass by this and say, okay, well, there are some information that could be useful for me to improve on what I already have. And honestly, those people will be your best teachers. They'll give you amazing feedback to make something that you already have, which is good, even better. So this is your opportunity, honestly, to go from good to great. And sometimes this feedback could come in the form of an informal relationship. So maybe you had an experience with a partner or a boyfriend that left an aftertaste, and every time you think about it or you put yourself in a similar position, what happens is you feel rejected and you feel like you're not worthy. This guilt is coming up. So this is where tapping works so well to clear up this aftertaste, to clear up those things that from the past but feel very, very real, right? Remember how I said memories buried alive never dies, just come back in different pairs of shoes? That's it, right? You got it. So when you feel this way, I mean, I also had a client who came to me and she said, Olga, I had this relationships, it just didn't work out and it's over, but I still feel all this hurt, pain, and drama. So what do we do with this? So we started working together, and in about 2 free sessions through, it was just completely gone, right? It was just little parts and pieces here and there, but honestly, she said, I don't feel that way anymore. And that's I think where the power of EFT and fast EFT comes in, because you can honestly change the way you feel, and you can do it rather fast. So you don't carry the old past hurts and new experiences, so you don't recreate the same story over and over, but you can really move on, learn from your lessons, get the best out of the situation, and do what you here to do on this planet. So number 2, what feedback and lessons you hear you can get out of those interactions and use it. So number 3, surprise, surprise, tap on it. My third tip to clear rejections is tap on it, and we'll do a quick tapping to get in just a second. But what I want to encourage you guys, just like even on a daily basis, notice if these things are rising up within you. If somebody said no and you're like, oh shoot, or you ask for something and they didn't return the phone call, or maybe they didn't respond to your email, or they said yes and they didn't show up. So all of these kind of things, it's just an opportunity to clear it up so you can move on and do what you want to do. So let's go ahead and tap on this. So what I want you to do is to think about maybe a memory or event when you can feel rejected. So if something comes to mind, just kind of step into this experience, notice what's there, and we'll go ahead and tap on this. So what you want to do, simply notice what you see, what you hear, what you feel. Maybe there's some smell. Some people say, yeah, there's a smell. Like a couple of days ago, we were tapping on a client and there's a smell of beer. So that's a good one to kind of neutralize. And let's just tap into this experience. Just repeat after me, say what I say, and do what I do. Just tap between your eyes and say, this feeling of rejection, the abandonment, all this pain with this, all this trauma and drama, feelings of no control, helplessness, hopelessness. It's safe to let it go. All in the past, no longer real. It's safe for me to clear this, so I don't carry it into new experiences, so I don't repeat the same patterns. What happened is in the past. The good thing about the past, that it's not real, no longer exists, not there. Releasing all the images, the pictures, getting blurry, hard to see, no longer there. It's safe to let it go. As I'm clearing my rejections and abandonment patterns, it's easy for me to step forward, to take that next step, to feel good about it. It's safe to release everything else. All in the past, just let it go. Letting it go now. And just finish tapping. Grab your hands, breathe in, breathe out. And peace. Fantastic. And if you would like more tips on how to be fearless in your life and business, come join us in our Emotionally Resilient Entrepreneur group. And also, I am about to open early registration for my amazing signature program. Is called Fearless Entrepreneur, so I'll make sure to have a link to that below. If you would like to get to the VIP list, I'd love to have you there, so you'll be the first one to know when the registration opens and get the best deal. But either way, come join us, hang out in the Emotionally Resilient Entrepreneur group. It's totally free and so much fun. We have the most amazing challenges that are going on. Last week we had one on non-complaining, so the whole week we as a group stayed away from complaining. That was really, really awesome. Lots of insight there. Alrighty guys, have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.